I was going to the park to deliver something to my mom just now when one guy from this park right here, the guy assaulted me. He asked me if I was going. I said I am not going. The next thing, this guy started pressing on the road and hitting my hand. When I slapped the guy back, the guy started beating me. He fell me on the floor and hit my leg. He was pressing my leg. He almost strangled me here. And everybody here, all these men you said the thing. Look at what I was going to deliver to my mom. I was going to deliver this bag to my mom when this guy assaulted me on the road and started beating me for no reason.
This is so sad, and it is quite unfortunate that this is still happening in our land in this day, age, and time. My name is Ajah. Welcome back to our channel. On this channel, we analyze cultural, relationship, and life issues, and we pick out lessons that we can learn for our lives, that we can implement, that would help us to do better in our communities, in our families, in our nation, and ultimately in the world. I'm a professional certified counselor who has been working with women and couples for over 5 years now, and it's a pleasure to serve you via this video today. Today we are looking at this woman who was assaulted at a place in Lagos, Nigeria, Ajah precisely, where she went to deliver a good, to deliver a certain good to her mom, and she had this guy just begin to, just like she said, there's no need to mince word, begin to press her breast and tap her buttocks, and it is quite embarrassing. The worst part of it is that according to the video which you watched, nobody came to her rescue. And it keeps me wondering that what kind of Nigeria are we building? I thought we are the ones that are quick to hold our leaders accountable. I thought we are the ones that are quick to say our leaders are not functioning, our leaders are not working. Okay, here's a good way to show your leadership in your own form. You who are quick to actually criticize your leader, but then you see a lady being beat up and you did not do anything about it. Is it hypocrisy? Is it fear? Or what exactly is the challenge? So that's the first thing we should talk about. The fact that the lady craved help and did not get help. What if the man killed her? What if she was unconscious? Was it at that point that people were going to rush in? And it's very, very troublesome, because this is how even people are stolen from, people are killed on the road, people are stabbed, and people are just looking. I know that there are cases and instances where people have rushed on, good Samaritans have rushed in to help, and that is great. But look at this particular lady just being assaulted, and nobody said anything to call this particular person to order. Is it that they're afraid of the person? Is the person a particular person in the park, or what exactly really is the challenge? It's something that I want you to contribute to, please. You may know more about this story, especially if you live at that axis. This is not a story that we know the answers to fully. And if it's the lady who is even watching this, please also share with us. Share with us exactly what just was happening beyond, of course, the short video that we've seen. Because we are treating this and taking this down so that it doesn't happen, or so that when it happens again, such things, we treat it better, we do better, and we actually show up better for such situation. It's just so sad. It's so sad. And no matter the situation, a lady shouldn't be seen as a sex object to just be abused. Please, if you are a man watching this video, and if you are a man that can influence other men in your community and in your circle, please do that. On the comment section somewhere where this story was shared, somebody was sharing honestly that, oh, I hope the lady did not dress in a manner that is quite inviting, so that would also help, and so on and so forth. And people went for this person. It's important that we understand where people are coming from and not be defensive. Obviously, if you watch this video, You can see what the lady is wearing up. We can't see what she's wearing down, so we do not know. However, we are believing the best. We do not believe that this lady was wearing something revealing. Neither are we saying that what a person wears should be the open door for a man to go and be pressing her or whatever the case may be. However, it is important that I come in at this point in this video to say that it's important that we as women, when we go out, we also project ourselves in the best way possible with the way that we dress. When I mean project ourselves in the best way possible, we're not wearing things that are passing the wrong message. You know, there are different things. You can't wear a swimming pool, or you shouldn't wear a swimming pool because the world is funny in this day and age. You shouldn't wear a swimming pool to a shopping mall. So there are certain things that you should wear for certain occasions. There are certain things that you shouldn't wear outside of your compound. Certain things that you shouldn't wear outside of your estate. Just because number one is the right thing to do. Number two, not everybody walking on the road and on the street is mentally okay, because a person is not scratching their body and behaving a certain way on the street doesn't mean that they are all right. Do you understand? A lot of people are working with a lot of mental health conditions, and it is not revealed until something happens. They grab a person, they slap a person, or certain people begin to fight. Then people begin to say, this one is not okay, or this one is not all right. So you don't want it to get to that case, to that particular phase. And so when people ask just open-heartedly that, hey, I hope you were dressing well, it's not to make it look, it's not to trivialize the matter or make it say, oh, is that what we're talking about here? People like to get defensive and miss the point. We are just trying to make sure that from your end as a person, you are not in any way you're not in any way compromising yourself to put yourself in that certain situation, okay? Because a lot of ladies, that has been their situation. They wear something. I mean, what about one time I went to the market and a lady wore something really funny, really interesting. I can't really remember it right now, but all I know is that everywhere in her backside was literally showing. It was curved, it was showing, and people started doing funny. You know how they do it over here in Nigeria, specifically Lagos. Say now, what people started making comments at her backside and just giving funny things. We don't know if in front now they tapped her. We don't know, but the point is, what she was wearing was just very distracting for everybody in that phase, and we do not know her purpose for wearing it. But the point is, you can say, oh, it's my body, and we're gonna come to that in this channel. It's my body. I don't know. We're not saying it's not your body. Nobody is collecting or sharing the body with you. We are trying to say, as much as possible, dress the way you want to be addressed. It's just as simple as that. Respect yourself the way you want others to respect you as well. If you wear a swimming pool to a market, then you can be best assured to expect some sort of abuse. When I mean abuse, I don't even mean people slapping you, but some sort of comment and all form of things that people even already do when you are fully dressed. Talk less about when you misappropriate or just do things in the wrong way, or just dress in the wrong situation for a wrong environment. Okay, so that is very important. Decency and modesty in what we wear is important and helps as much as possible for you to be addressed in a certain way. You've heard the saying, dress the way you want to be addressed, right? Exactly. It has not gone out of the window. You dress shabbily and come into a place, people are going to look at you and judge you shabbily. There's nothing you're going to do about it. Man, when I mean man, I mean men and women still judge and look with the outward eye. It's really God and a person with a discerning spirit that will look at you and judge you from the inner eyes, that will look at you discerningly beyond what you are just wearing outside. So that is settled, and please, that is something that we should consider. We shouldn't be defensive about, but we should think about and say, hey, it's true. If I dress a certain way, I'll be addressed in a certain way. So let me hold up. And of course, I hope that it's not just going to be a thing, a one-time thing for you, but something you're going to cultivate into a habit and understand the essence of dressing and why you should always dress modestly as time goes on. Having said and settled that, please, please, and please, as much as possible, if you cannot do anything and you see yourself in a certain situation when a person is abused, Do not walk away. Do not wander off in fear. If you cannot do anything, at least you can call for help. You can call for attention. You can, hey, come and see something. Or you can get the attention of other people if you can't do anything. Okay? That way, we are not having a situation where it could have been avoided. A person, whether it's abused, death, whatever the case may be, a lot of things that could have been avoided, but it wasn't avoided because maybe you were there, you watch this video, you want to do something about it, but you can't do anything. But you can gather people and try to say, excuse me, sir, excuse me, come and see what's happening there. That's an example. These are practical ways. If it's a case that is beyond just gathering people, call the emergency right now in Nigeria 112 and see how they can help. If it's something that is of that magnitude, okay, if it's something that you can get a policeman close by, there are different ways that you can help. But please, please, and please, do not be an onlooker, and as much as possible, let's try to orientate people around us about the importance of respecting human lives and human space. This is not even just about women, because even men are abused. But of course, women's cases are the ones that are seen and are more prevalent. Please, 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 women are not sex objects. And the world also contributed to this problem by making sex objects out of women. And what I mean by that, in the advertising, in everywhere you turn, it's like a woman is a candy that you want to lick. So it is the world and the advertising world, and a lot of people too have contributed to this, and sometimes even women themselves have put a certain mold of women in some people's mind, and that they've grown up thinking that women are that way. How can we change it? We can change it first of all with you. And we've already said one of the ways, your dressing as an example, especially in this context. Okay, the way you carry yourself, the value you bring to life, what you think about yourself, and of course the way you what you have to contribute, and the way you also contribute it as well to society also matters, knowing that you have much more to offer the world beyond just what your sexual organs can give to the world. Please do well to share your comment. It's a very, very, it's not an appealing situation at all. So let's hear from you. Let's hear from you what we can do better, and just any other contribution that you have regarding this topic. Do well to check the description part of the video below this video to see important information that would matter to you. If you need counseling, please do well to just send me a message. Okay, that's why I'm here. I'm here to serve you. My name is Sejnel, and I would see you in the next video. There are other videos that you have not seen that would help you get lessons that will move your life forward today. I want you to check it out. You'll be glad that you did. Do well to subscribe if you enjoyed this video, because we're going to have much more of such interesting conversations. And would you consider sharing it on your WhatsApp status, maybe? Please do well to do that. It would be highly, highly, highly kind of you. I'll see you in the next video. Meanwhile, you can see me in the previous video.